One of the arguments I often hear coming from those in the pro-choice, so-called pro-choice movement, the pro-abortion, pro-murder of a child in the womb movement, is that you'll hear them use terminology like, well, it's a fetus. The unborn baby, they will refer to it as a fetus or it's an embryo. And they would try to use that type of language to dehumanize the child in the womb, which is very ironic because when a woman is pregnant, she doesn't say, I'm going to have a fetus, I'm going to have an embryo. Or when she speaks of her child in her womb moving and kicking, she refers to that child as my baby. Now, this ideology that, well, it's not really a human, it's a fetus, it's an embryo. Well, it's an embryo of what? An embryo of a human being. It's a fetus of what? A fetus of a human being. And the word fetus, the Latin word, if you go way back, it would refer to a small child, a small human being. And so if you're a veterinarian and you're doing an x-ray or you're doing an ultrasound of a dog, let's say a poodle, a purebred poodle, and you're doing an ultrasound and you look at the fertilized eggs, and the veterinarian says, well, look at these embryos. Well, what type of embryos are they? They are dog embryos, embryos of puppies. And the same thing applies with if you refer to any type of animal pregnancy. You refer to the offspring, even in the womb, you refer to them as embryos of lions or giraffes or whatever it may be. And so all the word embryo and fetus referred to, it's referring to the gestation period. It's just a period of development. But human life, and I'll probably do another video on this, begins at conception. And so human life is a progress. And so a baby who is born is connected to that whole process of fertilization, just as a human being who may be 65 years old, but they're still the same person that they were when they were 10 years old. And they'll still be the same person when they're 90 years old. So this type of rhetoric simply beats around the bush, and it simply ignores the fact that you're still dealing with a human being. That these are, when we speak of embryos and fetus and so forth, these are stages of human life, of a human being. And that is why abortion is so wicked and so evil.